Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Today, over the period of time, I've actually gotten feedback from people requesting that does my strategy works on currency pair, this and that, and they are trading currency pair. So today I decided to make a video on currency pair. Earlier on, I've done the analysis of my status, and actually did the analysis yesterday with one of my students. You can see, let me show you, with one of my students. So if you actually need the video, you can actually comment on the video, comment on the comment. Actually see, I did the class, I did the live stream yesterday with my god. Okay, I did a live class. What was I did? We did the analysis. That was where we did the analysis, and we have it. So as early as this morning, we started out. Okay, so as early as this morning, right? We do what prompted the analysis was one of these things I actually sent to them, right? So one thing about the financial market is that regardless of whatever you want to trade, once you understand institutional price action, once you understand institutional trading, there's far different. Different is between when we have between earth and heaven. That is when between price action and institutional price action. It's always like when we now want to start comparing US and Nigeria. Obviously we can't. They are far beyond each other. That is what we mean by price action and institutional price action. Institutional price action is Nigeria, which I have. Why price action is Nigeria, while institutional price action is actually US, United States. We all know the United States is the world power. So the world power in the sense that institutional price action now is just the methodology or the price action which banks or large financial institutions follow how they trade. So the moment it is like the PhD in trading. It is the PhD in trading. Meanwhile, they are here to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the bell notification. Ensure you share the video to like and comment. I would really appreciate. So actually I'm going to be doing a live stream. Will be starting by 1st of September, whereby we have series. I will do institutional price action. I will do it live stream on YouTube. You can see how it is. See, it's actually a small account. Just trying to show you that it works perfectly. So we'll do a live stream on YouTube on institutional price action. Some will call it SMC for you, smart money trading. Some will call it ICT. They are all the same thing, but just a little slight upgrade. ICT is the fundamental of institutional price action, the earlier price action trading strategy that we have. After price action, after ICT comes BTMM. If you really want to enjoy trading currency pair, if you understand your BTMM, we call it beat the market maker. If you understand it very well, you are good to go. You enjoy trading currency pair with ace. No problem, very fun, because you know when to come to the market, when to leave. When you come to the market, you know what you are looking for. The moment they don't give you that, just waka jejely, just go. Come back the following time frame again, they will bring it for you. Because one thing with BTMM is that I pay my salama, I pay my due respect to the founder of BTMM, Steve Marrow. He actually a legend in this industry. Steve Marrow will tell you, if you wait for the pattern in London they didn't give you, come back New York. they must give you. If they don't give you by New York, then come back by Asia the following day, they no born their papa well, they will surely give you that trade setup. It is a must. It is a must. So you have been trading with, and when you trade with all these things, you don't need indicator. Honestly speaking, is a pure price action, no indicator, nothing. The only indicator you can see is not even an indicator, maybe it's just your rectangle and your horizontal line. That is all. You understand how price work, how price action works, pure price action, nothing, no rule, nothing. You understand how price work effectively. So if you want to be part of the training, part of the live stream, if you are here to subscribe to my channel, subscribe and hit on the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification, and also join my Telegram channel. It's very important, because there are times where I will think I've actually posted, I will not posted. You understand? I drop steadily trading tools on my Telegram channel, and sometimes when I see setups, I drop too. You understand? I drop and I give a daily trading what? I give time to time trading tools on my Telegram channel. And so let me just do a brief analysis of how these things went. We can actually see, let's do the brief analysis of it. So this was what actually we consider here. You can see this was what we consider. Now with the look of this, now with this, what we actually wanted here, what we're actually looking for here is, this is exactly how I trade and exactly how my student trade. Any of my student anywhere, you won't find an indicator on their chart. You will see just a plain price action like this, plain price action, nothing, because you trade with fun, with joy, when you know what you are doing. You understand? Because one thing is there is power to your market structure, power to your liquidity, and power to your time frame, most especially your forex timing, most especially those of you that are actually trading currency pair, right? It's very important, very important, right? So what we actually do was that we went to our daily time frame. We went to our daily time frame. Then we actually see that we have this. Let me change the color. Okay. So we actually see that we have this break in market structure here. Oh, all these people now, we see that we have this break in market structure here, right? We're actually in a downtrend, and for those of you that use trend line, this is where I'm not saying trend line does not work, but you need to understand the pros and cons of whatever strategy you are using, whatever indicator you are using. I've always said it, and I always say it, that understand the pros and cons of whatever strategy you are using. For those of you that use trend line now, you just bring your trend line like this. No be so, right? That's your trend line, right? Now you say this is a downtrend, but mind you, this trend that we have here now is not actually a long sell. It is just a retracement. To give you what? To give us a higher low, right? Then we cannot have a buy, because this is what we have. If you look at very well now, let me start from here. We have our higher high here, right? Then we have our lower low here, higher high, lower high, lower. Okay, we didn't have any lower high because it didn't break the structure here. See, it doesn't break the structure here, so we can't call this a lower low, right? It's just a slight retracement, right? This is our lower low here. We have our lower low here, right? So we can call it, because it actually break the structure here. So our new lower low is here. Then we have this lower high, lower low, lower high, right? So we have the breaking market structure now. So that is what we have there. So now looking at this now, let me enlarge it so that we can see. So looking at this now, right? This is what we have. Right? Since we have this breaking market structure here, you can see my horizontal line here is actually the breaking market structure that we have, right? It is the breaking market structure that we have. So we're actually waiting for a buy. The major thing we're waiting for now, we're waiting for a buy for the rest of this week on GBP USD. We are waiting for a buy. But this buy now, these are where you actually wanted to take our entry. Either of this area here is actually our POI. So this sell now will last to this area here, and then we'll take the buy to this our area here, and we now continue the downtrend. Market structure is king, but you can't just use market structure. You still need to understand the market structure you are using, right? Actually made it right. You still need to understand the market structure you are using. Your top down analysis is very important, so as well is also your liquidity. Before you can even think of any POI, your market structure first. Don't just do your market structure first, do institutional market structure. Because one thing is that we all know the way banks are. Bank will never do a business and they will run into loss. It's not possible. No matter how little they are, they will make that profit. So same way, if bank cannot do a transaction, a business, and they will make loss, they cannot trade and lose. And one thing with the market is that market will always buy to sell. Market maker will buy to sell. Market maker will sell to buy. So the moment you understand these things, you can easily frame your setup. If they want to buy, they will sell first. This selling first is what we call liquidity. They use this sell to trap people up, right, and then take away from them and write down to buy. So once you understand your liquidity, but you can't just say you want to understand liquidity without you putting into consideration your structure. It's not possible. You end up losing. They end up using as liquidity. Because one thing is that either you create liquidity or you grab liquidity. But to be at the safer side, ensure you always grab liquidity. Liquidity is king. Liquidity is king in the market. But your liquidity alone cannot give you that profitability that you want. The same thing goes to crash. The same thing goes to synthetic indices. For those that trade synthetic indices, it works perfectly too. You can see why I did told this was that, as in when you know. Honestly, when you know. Okay. So when we have this, right, the liquidity is bam. Thanks so much. So you can actually see, this was why I told her, take your words, see. So you can shoot your sell short by Weller in London session. There are things you need to know when you are trading currency pair. When you know those things, honestly speaking, trading currency pair is the easiest way. You don't need news. Don't consider news in your analysis. Once you can do your institutional price action, you are good to go. So I told her, forget about the news. This news that we have in GBP USD, because I learned there will be a news by one, but I don't check news. The news now, this said now, watch out for it. This said now, they are bringing it down to this our POI here. They will bring it down to this. If they didn't bring it down to this POI here, then obviously they will use the news to come down to this area here. Then we cannot have this buy. Right? And when we have this buy now, that means DPBA USD will buy for the rest of this month. It's possible, very, very possible. So by early next month, by the time we start next month, they will create a liquidity, because there's always a liquidity in every month. But when they give you that liquidity, now the liquidity they will create next month is to give us our lower high. Once they give us this liquidity to give us our lower high, then you can sell GBP USD for the rest of the month, of September. But you need to wait for them to give this liquidity first. How do you know? How do you know they've given you this liquidity? That is why you need to be part of the live price action stream I'm going to be doing on institutional trading. I'm actually going to drop the link. Everything is set. It's just for me to schedule. I'll schedule it and then we'll start. So meanwhile, if you are here to subscribe to my YouTube channel, if you actually enjoyed this video, please do well to give me a thumb up, like and comment and share. Then do also to subscribe. That is the way you can actually encourage me to make more amazing video like this. That is the way you can encourage me. I'll feel happy that wow, I'm actually touching live. I'm actually helping people to make breakthrough in trading. Trading should be fun when you know. Only when you know. Trading is absolutely fun. So guys, I don't want the video to be too long. Okay, let me do a quick one on crash 1000. Let me do a quick one on crash 1000. Wow. No worry, I'll actually do another separate video for crash 1000 synthetic indices, because I don't want the video to be too long. So guys, see you here. A thumbs up when you enjoy, like and comment and share. I will do appreciate it very well. You can see we are still moving in massive cell. You can see when you know, right? So for those of you that trade pattern now, here is our M pattern. Let me show you. Here is our M pattern. See, this is our M pattern. This is our M pattern. Or we go. Right? As a matter of fact, if you understand BTMM very well, for you to make your daily 50 pips, right? As a matter of fact, within 45 minutes, within 30 to 45 minutes, you are done for the day, and you are taking nothing less than 50 pips, 35 to 50 pips daily. Once you understand price action, once you understand institutional trading. As a matter of fact, look at my entry. Let me show you. Look at my entry here. See, can you see the time I actually enter? Open 8:25. I calculate this is what 9:18 up to 1 hour, right? And I'm done, right? So you just need to understand. Once you understand what you are trading, look at now. This is where majority of you get it wrong. Like, look at this eye here. Now let me use the normal eye. And I don't want the video to be too long, but let me explain this liquidity very well for you. See. Okay. Vertical arrow. Look at this is our look at this eye now. They gave us the first leg of our M in New York session. So the moment we see this buy, this little sell here, right, many of you will fall for it. But rather they click it, they just came and gave us the first leg, creating a liquidity, knowing fully that we're on a sell for GU today. Right, we're actually on a sell in London session. Since we have this buy, we already know that we actually wanted the buy. We wanted the sell to come instead during the Asian, but they give us a buy, so we know we're having what a sell in London. So when they give us this our eye here, the first leg of this W, if I change to my line chart now, you appreciate it very well. You see the M very well, right? This is the first leg of the M, then this is the second leg. This second leg here now, for those of you that trade candlestick pattern here now, you actually find a candlestick pattern here to confirm your entry. Even though you don't know how to take your entry, you will find a candle pattern now. In BTMM, there's what we call code of word, code of word or code of wood, right? This is our code of wood here. And for ICT now, they will tell you this is what here at this area here now. We will find our shooting star at this area here. So all these are confirmation that for you to enter. You can see my entry. Look at my entry here. You can see very sniper at the onset of this. We go, right? So you need to understand your price action very well. Institutional, not just price action, institutional price action, right? If you need a deep dive in institutional price action, then you can actually DM me for my mentorship while I go on live one-on-one with you. We analyze. I'll show you a typical structure of my trading tools, and you settled you for life in your journey toward being a profitable trader. So guys, a thumbs up for you if you enjoy the content, and do well to share. I would appreciate. Let's keep making this trading and worship. I pray we'll find the financial freedom we've always been dreaming of in trading. So get you guys.